All right, all right, all right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites, Congregation of the Mighty. We're going to be having a live Sabbath class today. Just going to be going into a couple things regarding of how you deal with your family. You know, friends that may reject you when you come into the truth. You know, those that will turn their back on you. You know, when it's all said and done, you got to realize that the Most High dealing with you. The Most High, chose you out of all those people. The Most High chose you to get this word, out of everybody else who's around you. All right. So we got to realize that the Most High only chose a select few. He didn't choose everybody to get this word. Everybody ain't going to get it, but some might make it at the end, and that's always going to be according to what the Most High will is. If he said it's going to be done, it's going to be done. If he wants you, he wants you. If he don't want you, you ain't going to get it. And that's just the bottom line. Let me see. I got one of my other brothers coming in real quick. Let me add him.
Shalom, shalom, brother.
Shalom, shalom. Can you hear me, King?
Yeah, I got you, King.
All right, all right. So yeah, I was just saying like sometimes when we come into the truth and we want to talk to our family and friends and you know what I mean. We try to wake them up because we got so much zeal and passion. Like, hey, I got the good news that you need. I while we going through what we went through and you get answers to questions now, right? But with that, we got to understand, hey, the Most High ain't gonna do this for everybody, man.
That's right.
Everybody ain't gonna get it. Our daddies might not get it, but our moms might get it. Mama might get it, but daddy might not get it. My brother might want to jump in with me, go on the street, teach, right? But my sister might reject it, and vice versa. So, we're gonna go into a couple of things today, and we're just gonna bring it out according to the Most High. You know what I mean? We're just gonna bring it out according to His will, right? So, you got your sword, right?
Always, yes, sir.
All right. Let's get that Colossians 3:17.
Yes, sir.
All right. Whenever you got it, you go ahead.
I'm ready, brother.
Go ahead, King.
All right. Colossians chapter 3, verse 17.
Come on.
And whatsoever ye do in word or deed,
Right.
do all in the name of Yahawashi.
Right.
Just like it. Yahawashi, giving
Right.
thanks to Yahweh and the Father by him.
That's right. So everything we say, everything we do, we're going to give honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh in the name of His only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahawashi. That's all we're going to do. We ain't going to give you our opinion. We're going to give you thus saith the Lord, right? And that's going to be it, whether you hear it or forbear it. And that's why we're going into what we're dealing with. Because a lot of times we want to deal with everybody else. We want to do what our family say. We want to go against what the Most High telling us. Oh, you in the cult. Oh, they gonna make you do this. Oh, he talking to you a certain way, especially for the women. He talk why you gotta put on the dress and cover your body up. Because the Most High says she got to do it.
That's right,
Why you listening to him? Because the Most High says she need to do that. Right? But when she was out here before, you ain't had nothing to say. When she was in the club, you ain't had nothing to say. When she was out here twerk champ 2020, you ain't had nothing to say. Right? But somebody trying to lead her in truth and righteousness, oh, now it's a problem. It's an issue. See what I'm saying? That's what we got to look at. So whatever we say, whatever we do, we got to do it all in accordance with what the Most High will is, right? You got more on that?
You want to keep going on?
Well, you read the whole scripture, right?
Yeah, Colossians 3:17. Yeah.
Let's get that Isaiah 1 and 3. I can barely hear you too, brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I ask you, can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can barely hear you.
Oh, we're hey, let me change this real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. It's a lot.
Yeah. I'll finish it out. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah. This is let me get it. Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. Right? Let's get it. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. You see that? Israel, we the only ones that don't know who he is. We the only ones running around, looking simple, being simple-minded, right? Don't want to come back to the laws of the Most High. You try to tell your people, hey, man, you the chosen. hey, man, you got to keep the laws of the Most High. Nah, man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. I don't want nothing to do with that, man. Why not? Why you don't want to do what the Most High say? Why? Because you're a stubborn ox. Or in this case, a dumbass. Because you don't want to do what the Most High telling you to do. You want to keep being sinful, right? Verse 4, it says, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity. That's what we do. We know how to stay sinful, right? We know how to do the evil, wicked things. We know how to do those things. That's not an issue. But when it comes to being in righteousness, when it comes to doing what the Most High telling us, when it comes to doing the things that the Most High commanded us, I don't want to do that. I want to be stubborn and be like a damn donkey because I want to keep doing the wickedness that I've been doing. I don't want to change, right? That's why they hate this truth. When you come to your family and your friends and you tell them, hey, man, you can't do that no more. Well, who is you, nigga, to tell me that I can't do this no more? I remember when you was doing it. That's what you're going to get, right? But at the end of the day, you can't let nothing take you away from the Most High. Nothing. At the end of the day, nothing is greater than getting the kingdom of heaven, right? It says, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, right? All throughout our people, that's what we do. We're seeds of evildoers, right? You back in, King?
Can you hear me better?
You back in?
Yeah, can you hear me better now? Okay, I just had to share. I just had to share a video with a brother. So.
Oh, okay, kind.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Isaiah 4 reading that out. It says, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, right? They have forsaken the Most High, and that's the problem. Right. When you try to come tell them like, hey man, I'm trying to change, man. I'm doing something better with my life, man. I'm keeping the commandments, right? They don't want to hear that. You know why? Right. Because they forsaken the Holy One of Israel.
Right.
Right? Watch this. It says, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. He mad at that thing. But you also got to remember this. All you got to do is lay that seed, man. You lay the seed in the Most High. If it's his will, he going to get them in the last days. We're going to bring that out a little bit later. He going to bring them out in the last days. And you ain't going to be able to stop it. You ain't going to be able to stop them getting it or getting it. You're not gonna be the one that giving the permission that, hey, yeah, you could come in the truth now. That ain't your call.
That's right.
Right. You can't be the one to say, nah, you ain't gonna get it. The Most High ain't dealing with you no more. He just gonna judge you and kick you to the wayside. You nothing. That's not your call.
Right. That's right.
That ain't your call because you don't know who the Most High woke up. Because guess what? Right. You was on the other side at one time.
Right. And Salakia, like we don't get to choose that. Like, you know, and we I'm more sure you got some stuff we're gonna bring that out also, man. Like it's not up to us to choose. Like a lot of times, you know, we want to save our parents and our kids and stuff like that, but it's not up to us. You understand? And we better thank the Most High for waking us up. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
God. That's right. We gotta thank the Most High for him waking us up.
God.
Because we could still be on the other lines.
That's right.
Like my wife said, you're not on the winning team.
Right.
You got to be on the winning team. And you better be damn sure glad that the Most High woke you up so that you can be on the winning team. See what I'm saying? That's the whole point. You want to be on the winning team. That's what keeping the commandments, right? So your family, friends, you're gonna lose so many people when you come into this. Those who you thought had your back, those who they said they loved you, and you know, I will be there for you, Lock. And sis, you my age, you my Rolly. When you come to start getting some discipline and some obedience in your life, man, I don't know about that. They start distancing themselves. They ain't trying to talk to you no more. Right? The conversations ain't like what it used to be. Why? Because you ain't thinking the same way that you used to.
God.
And remember, they remember you before who you are now. So they always are in a position where they feel like they can judge you based off of wickedness, but they can't judge you based off your righteousness. And
Right.
that's where the line is drawn.
And and you know, it's crazy because you know, I bring this up all the time. Like a lot of our Christian folks do that. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? Now they supposed to be, you know, follow Hamashiach Yahawashi, right?
Right.
Being a Christian, right? But when we change and do righteousness according to the word, what happened?
Oh yeah, nah. I remember when you used to.
Exactly.
Yeah, you probably do, but I don't do that no
Yeah.
more.
Exactly. And that's the thing. And that's what to repent means. Repent means to change. You
Right.
understand? When you repent, you actually change from what you did. To be
Con.
baptized means to change. When you're truly baptized with the Spirit, that's why the water. That's why the that water was so significant. Like it has a significance to it, right?
Con.
Because when we were baptized, when Yahushua was baptized by the water, you
Mhm.
understand. I know a lot of people believe that you get baptized by water, but
Right.
you can, like, if you was a drug dealer or a homosexual or whatever you was, when you get dipped in that water, you're gonna come up the same way.
Right.
But when you get baptized by the Spirit, you're going to change.
You're going to change. It is the
That's the
spirit that
difference.
quickeneth.
There you go, out. The
It's the
Spirit that
spirit that
quickeneth.
quickeneth.
The
Right.
flesh profit nothing. The Spirit quicketh. So
Right.
good, that's right.
No. That's perfect because
Yeah,
it's hard because we love hard. We love our families, man. Even
right,
and we are a very forgiving people because we got the spirit of the Most High. The Most High is merciful and forgiving. So that's just who we are as a people. But
right.
we can't let that flesh and those emotions stop you from your walk with the Most High
Uh,
and your faith in Yahushua and keeping the commandments. You can't allow that to happen, right? So let me finish this out. It says, "We have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger; they are gone away backwards."
right,
We're going away backwards. That's why it's so hard for a lot of people to get this. That's why it's so hard for a lot of people to understand who they truly are because you've went away backwards, right? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You see that? That's the beginning of wisdom. So we don't have that fear of the Most High. We can't even see ourselves as, oh, word. Oh, okay. Well, I need to do something in my life to change. So now watch this. Let's get Hosea 4:6. All right.
mm-hmm. All right. I'm there.
Go ahead. Go ahead and call and read it.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Right.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
See that? The Most High said his people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Right? Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge,
Because we have rejected knowledge. Go ahead.
I will also reject thee.
You see that? We are a rejected people. So the people that you're trying to wake up to this, guess what? They reject that knowledge, man.
All right.
Don't get it twisted. They rejecting the knowledge, but they think they rejecting you, but they rejecting the Most High. We're gonna get
Correct.
that a little bit later. They
Right.
rejecting the Most High.
And a key point to that said, I will also reject thee. So a
Right.
lot of times when they reject the Most High rejects them. And that's why they don't get this understanding, because they're
Exactly.
rejected.
They
Right?
reject the Most High, which means they're not getting that understanding. Right?
Come.
So when we go into it further, watch this. Is it you got more on that, right? Finish that up.
All right. All right. So it says, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
You see that? A priest's lips supposed to keep knowledge.
That's right.
You can't be a priest to the Most High if all you're doing is rejecting His word. Go ahead.
Seeing thou hast rejected the law of thy God,
Right?
I will also forget thy children.
The Most High say He also gonna forget our children.
Come.
That's heavy, man. Your children is your family. They may reject this too. 9 times out of 10, they gonna reject it. You know what I mean? Because this society that they are in has told them that that's okay.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now let's get Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. Baruch 4 and 1.
My bad.
No, whenever you got it. If not, I got it.
Hold on, I gotta make sure this. Hold on.
I got it. I bring it out.
Get it out because I gotta find my apocrypha. Hold on.
Okay, come. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. So the Most High say his law endureth forever. And this book is the book of the commandments, not a book of religion, right? So our families have been taught religion. Our families have been taught to do the things contrary to what the scripture's saying, right? It says that all they that keep it shall come to life. You come to life when you start keeping the commandments. Remember, he established a law in us. That's according to Sirach. I think that's Sirach 17, where he says he established his law for an heritage, right? So you're not only rejecting the Most High and the laws, you're rejecting your own heritage. See that? Because you want to believe and listen to everything outside of what the Most High said. Right? You got something you want to bring out?
I'm there. No, I'm there. I'm done with that one. I'll finish up.
No, I just said. No, I was giving. I says, but such as leave it shall die.
Right, shall die. Period. That's right.
Period. So that's a fine line right there, because when you telling your friends and family, look, man, you got to keep these laws, man. You got to stop doing what you was doing, all right? Or you gonna die. You got to realize, hey, look, man, you got to shake the dust and let that.
Yep. That's right.
It's not up to you to force them to get it. That's not up to you. That's up to the Most High. He might not want them.
Right. That's the hard fact. Hard fact.
That's just the case. So yeah, and if they leave this and they don't get this in due time, when the refreshing come, when the judgment come, that's up to the Most High. You got to live with it. You got to live with that. Right. So now watch this. Now you had a precept.
No, I was going to continue, but no, you good. But that what you just said is real, man, because we're gonna these are things that we're gonna bring that out too, man. All that stuff, man. We got some verses on this, man, about you just gotta take it, man. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Period.
Right. Then it says, watch this. Pretty much everyone simply is just not gonna get it.
Right.
You have to understand that when you're dealing with family and friends. Everyone just ain't gonna get it. You know why? Because everyone was not chosen to get it. Right? Let's get Jeremiah 3:14. You had a precept?
No, I was actually about to go right where you're going right now.
Yeah. Get that Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 14.
All right. I'm there.
Go ahead, King.
Hold on, it's acting up right now. Hold on, son. Oh boy, what is going on here? Hold on, brother.
Oh, you got it. Well, you can do it. Yeah, I can read it. You can break it down.
All right. Let's see what's going on with this thing, man.
All right, I'll do.
Go ahead. I'll break it down. Go ahead, read it.
All right, Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 14.
Right.
Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Most High, for I am married unto you.
That's right, man. The Most High is married unto us, man. This is a marriage, man. Right. You understand? And that's another thing, man. He married to two. He got the two kingdoms, man. Right. You know what I mean? You got the southern and the northern kingdom. This is a marriage, man. We got a covenant with the Most High. Right. You know what I mean? Go ahead, huh?
And I will take you one of a city.
What?
One of a city.
So the Most High said he'll take us one of a city. You can be in a city with hundreds of thousands of people. Millions. Or even millions. Even millions. He said he's going to take us what?
One of a city.
Listen, let me tell you. When I first came in this, brother, I felt like I was the only one in my whole area that was in this truth, man.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead, Art.
And two of a family.
Two of a family. Listen. Actually, it's funny, man. That's basically what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And my family, really, my myself and my nephew know some stuff about it. You know what I'm saying? But truly
Right.
in it, I'm by myself here, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my nephew, man. That's two of a family, man.
Two of a family.
You know,
Watch
I'm
this.
praying that my mom wake up, but you know, go ahead.
Right. Lord willing, right?
That's right, Lord willing.
Right. And I will bring you to Zion.
Right.
Now watch this. Now remember when you just said something though. You said something heavy. You said that how you and nephew, right, is the only ones that's getting it.
Right.
Out of your family. And you planted the seed in your righteousness that your mom and everybody else can see, like, hey, he's changed, he's doing what he's saying. Maybe it's some truth to what he's saying. So the Most High may call him in at the last, right? Now let's get an example of what you just said. Let's get Genesis 19. Genesis 19.
Hold up, I'm trying to get something together on here. So keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. I'm trying to get this thing together, man. This thing acting crazy right now. I'm on my tablet. Yeah.
It's all good. Genesis chapter 19 and verse 20. Watch this. This is Lot, right? So when the Most High was dealing with Lot, right? And Abraham had to go to the Most High and keep bringing it down, dropping the number. Well, if you can find five, find a few. Find one. Let's see. This is Genesis chapter 19 and verse 20. Behold, now this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live, right? Because he's already got the prophecy that the Most High about to bring that fire and brimstone on Sodom and Gomorrah, right? And he said unto him, see, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow this city for the which thou hast spoken. Hast thee escaped thither? Watch this. For I cannot do anything till thou come thither. That's twofold. I'm going to destroy this city, but I ain't even going to let it go down until you are safe.
All right. I got you out. I'm here.
All right.
All right. I'm going to finish up verse 22 for you so you can break it down, brother. You at verse 22, correct?
Go ahead.
Are you at verse 22?
Yeah, I was finishing up there, 22.
Okay. Therefore, the name of the city was called Zor.
Go ahead.
Verse 23, the sun was risen upon the earth.
Right.
When Lot entered into Zor.
Right, go ahead.
Then the Lord, Yahweh, rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah, brimstone and fire from Yahweh out of heaven.
You see that? So now come the time for that judgment, that destruction, right? Go ahead.
All right. Verse 25, and he overthrew those cities.
Right.
And all the plain.
Go ahead.
And all the inhabitants of the cities.
Go ahead.
And that which grew upon the ground.
Now, hold up. I want you to watch this next scripture.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lot was married. He had a family, right?
That's right, Art.
But the Most High said, I ain't going to bring this place down until you get out. Because Lot was chosen to get out. It was a reason why. That's going into a whole nother story, but that's Lot and his daughters and all that, because nations had to come from that, right? So now, read verse 26.
Verse 26. But his wife looked back from behind him.
Read that again from the top.
But his wife looked back from behind him.
Uh-huh.
And she became a pillar of salt.
You see that? She didn't want to leave Sodom. She enjoyed it. Just like a lot of times our family, our women, right? They love Babylon.
Right.
They don't want to leave America. God bless America is on their mind. They want to celebrate everything that Esau told them was right. You see what I'm saying?
That's right. A lot of brothers lost their families in the truth, man. Salak.
Right. No, Salak. That's why the Most High made her a pillar of salt.
Right.
Because she didn't want to go. She didn't want to follow her husband. Right? So the Most High had to choose him out of that family. Right?
That was a perfect precept and example of that.
See that? And that's in the midst of destruction. So what you think gonna happen in spiritual Sodom? This place that we in now. When the Most High bring that judgment down, it's gonna be, it ain't gonna, you gonna have to get down or you gonna get burned up. But you got to be able to deal with them in the day-to-day. You might be at your mom's crib every day. You might live with your moms or your pops, and they just don't want to get it.
Right.
The Most High ain't put it on them to get it.
Period.
You got to know what you got to do, and you got to keep pushing. Period. At the end of the day, it's all about making the kingdom, man. Right? So now let's get this. Let's get Matthew real quick. Let's see what Yahawashi said. Matthew 10, right? And 34. Matthew 10, 34.
I can't mess with this tablet. Matthew 10 and 34.
Right.
All right. All right.
We got to get a full understanding. So we're going to go back and forth. We're going to go Old Testament, New Testament, Torah. We're going to knock it out. We're going to do all that.
We'll conquer for everything.
Right. I got some of that I'm going to go in, you know, but we still got to understand that the Most High, if he's dealing with you, all you can do is try to plant that seed, because Christ didn't come to save everybody. Christ didn't come to deliver salvation to the whole world. Right? Only the few, only what did it say? The few, the proud, the chosen, right? Something like that they say in the military, something like that. I forgot what it was. But at the end of the day, the Most High is a man of war. He the same way. Everybody can't do this, right? Let's get that Matthew 10 and 34.
Matthew 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Go ahead.
I am not. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Now watch this. Go ahead.
Verse 35. For I am come to set man at variance against his father.
You see that? There's a variance of a righteous son and a wicked father.
God, bring that out.
And then also there's a variance of a righteous father and a wicked son.
God.
Because the Most High is righteous. He's our father. We Israel, we his son, and we've been wicked. See that? And he said, I'm going to let you get towed up, but I'm going to still choose you in the end. All right? So you don't know how the Most High going to do with your family and your friends. He might wake them up. You just live your life righteous according to what he's telling you to do. Keeping the commandments and teaching them and being an example. Teaching them. Right? Go ahead.
And the daughter against her mother.
And the daughter against her mother. Mom, you know, you still out here dressing like that. You got all these men, blah, blah, blah. You did my daddy wrong, blah, blah, blah. Right? Mama, you don't tell me what to do. I'm your mama. Right? That's what the Most High say he going to put in the spirit. Because everybody's not going to get it. Big mama might not get it. Grandma might not get it. But they might get it. That's not up for you to decide. Go ahead.
And Salakia, like this is what it's talking about is righteous. What the Bible said that can two walk together unless they agree.
I'm good. We're about to go there. We about to go there.
Absolutely. So that's the thing. Like, it's not saying that the Most High is doing this out of it being, you know, evilness. It's about the reason why darkness cannot stand the light.
Right. They can't mingle.
They can't mingle.
If it's dark in the room and you turn the light on, guess what? There's light in the room.
Exactly.
But if the light go out, guess what? Darkness comes in.
Exactly.
Ain't no gray lights.
Exactly. Even if you have a dim light, it's still
right. You got a dim. We still can see his light in here.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Especially in a very dark room, right?
Right. Go ahead.
A daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
You see that? Now, how many times have we seen where our wives had beef with our biological mothers?
None.
And vice versa. I don't think she good for you, but she keeping the laws. She keeping the truth. Or watch this. The mother, right, and the wife go against you. And you in the truth.
Right.
You're trying to get them right. See that? but it's all up to the Most High because you got
That's
to
it.
keep that faith. You have to keep that faith, and y'all might not agree on everything, but at the end of the day, you know, hey, look, I'm finna keep these laws because I already know what's promised to me if I do what He tell me. You
That's
can't
right.
do that. He can. The Most High can. Right? Go ahead.
Come.
What you about to say?
And you got to be strong, man, because that's part of your persecution, man. And the Most High told us to rejoice when these things happen.
Right. And we
We,
gonna get into that
we
persecution too.
gotta bring that in too. Yeah, we gotta bring that up. We got that, man.
I'm gonna go into I'm gonna go
All right, let's
into
go.
that Amos in a second.
All right.
Let's
That's
finish this all the
36.
way out.
Con, 36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
A man's foes, those that try to pull you away, distract you, get you out of the line, tempt you, right? Rise up against you, buck up against you. Gonna be they of your own household. You know
That's
why?
right.
Because they right there in your face. They got access to do that.
And they also see your change. You know what I mean? And evil hate change. They
Right.
hate when you change righteous. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, you change, you think you better than us now?
Con.
I remember when you used to do this.
Con. I
I'm
don't
not
do it
like
no
that
more.
no more.
Right. But they hate that.
They hate that.
They
Because
love it when you insult.
they saw that you changed.
Right.
Right? What was you about to say?
No, we can continue on that. Verse 37 if you're ready.
All right, go ahead.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Read that again.
He, verse 37, it says, he that love father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Now you see why he said that? You know why he said that? It's because if the Most High say, I was willing to sacrifice my son who was more than worthy to bring you back to me, you damn sure ain't gonna go out here and worship and serve somebody else. And I'm the one that created you and I sacrificed my son for you.
That's right. Huh?
You can't have it both ways. The Most High said, if you want to worship and love these other people more than what I'm telling you, and I'm your father, you're not worthy of me. You're not worthy of Mashiach dying on the cross. Right? Go ahead.
Okay. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Yeah, you can't love your children more than you love the Most High. I love my children to death. This brother tell you, I love my children to death. Right? I love my family, my mom, my pops. Right? I love my family. My brother, me and my wife was talking about my brother and my sisters earlier today, her family. But at the end of the day, they don't want to come into this right here.
Bring that out.
Good riddance. Because I'm not going to let you destroy my relationship with the Most High because I've been following and doing what you've been doing, and I've been destroyed this whole damn time.
That's right. And you know, it's crazy, brother. You bringing this out like, my family, no. I'm all about this truth. I lose it all for this truth. And they know it, man. They know it.
Right. And you got to be stern on your square. You ain't got to come around them every time. You know they eating pork. Okay, I'm not coming over there. It's a birthday party. No, I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm not coming over there. See what I'm saying? We're not doing that. Because the Most High told us not to do that. They ain't try to invite my niece and my nephew to a party a couple weeks back. Right? My rib like, nah, we don't do that. Our kids like, nah, we're not going to that. We don't want to go to that. Because even my kids know. So the Most High, even in essence, chose my youngins a little, and with the understanding that they got. I hope they stay with it. But even they know, look, you got to go. We're going to be between me and you. And you, my son. I love you to death, bro. Love you, rub your little head. Yeah, you my baby. Love you, kiss, all that. But don't think that you're going to make me get out this truth because some foolishness that you're thinking about. Most High said son and daughter more than him is not worthy of him.
Plus, it's a spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you have that spirit, you can't, and we're going to bring that out too, one more sure. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely going to bring that out. You know what I mean?
Watch this right here.
I'm going to read verse 38 real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Salakia. and because this about that persecution, you know what I'm saying? And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me.
You ain't ready to pick up that burden.
That's right. The same way Yahawashi got persecuted on that cross and was taken from us, the earth. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gotta be, man. We gotta be the same way because we're going to get persecuted for this. Right. You know what I mean? As we see, because some brothers can't take it. I saw brothers that I was teaching that was diligent, brother, and sisters that was diligent, and I thought was diligent, and it's true. But then some things happened with the family. You know, maybe the wife left, or they couldn't. The kids was acting different, and they left the truth, right, and went back into the world.
You're right, because they didn't build on a solid foundation.
Exactly. We're gonna bring that out too.
Yeah, they ain't built on a solid foundation. Watch this. Because I'm gonna go back to earlier when you said, how can two walk if they not in agreement? Let's get that real quick. Amos 3:3. Amos 3:3. Right? So yeah, I'm gonna do what the Most High say. Yeah, you my brother. I love you. You my sister. Yeah, my biological mom, pops. Yeah, man, I love y'all, man. I love y'all. But at the end of the day, our spirits don't agree.
Right.
You want to stay doing the things of wickedness. I'm trying to change and continue to do the things of righteousness. We can't agree. You think it's okay to put bacon in the salad? I don't want bacon in my salad. Right. Most I said that's wicked. You think, oh well, bacon is all right. I grew up off bacon. I grew up off pork. You see what I'm saying? So we can't even agree on what we're gonna eat. How we gonna have a feast day?
Yeah, I come over your house. You season the greens with bacon fat. You know what I mean? Now I'm out. Yeah, drizzle it on there. You know, got bacon bits and stuff. You know what I mean? And this is the stuff. And some people would do that just out of being spiteful, bro. You understand?
Which is a part of that persecution.
Exactly.
And if you ain't strong, you'll eat it.
All right.
You ain't strong.
You're like, man, I'm hungry.
I won't judge people for that. Right? Let's get that. What we say? Amos? Yeah.
Amos 3, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
See that? Can two walk? We can't walk together. We can't do it because you're on a whole other vibration than me. You're on a whole nother thinking process than me. I'm on a whole nother spiritual plane than you, right? And what I deem as being righteous and what you deem, you don't understand that it's wickedness. That's the key. They don't understand that what they're doing is wicked. So when you try to tell them, nah, that ain't what it say. That can't be right. Man, I'm telling you what's going on. That's what it say.
They say, no, Paul said you can eat anything.
Right. Then run to Paul, and Paul said, I never let nothing unclean touch me. You see that? Even when I was a tax collector, I still went out there roasting the daggone short ribs.
Exactly.
With the Jack Daniels honey barbecue sauce. I kept these laws, right? Now imagine what we're gonna get in there. We got so many topics that this goes into. Now watch this. Jump over to verse 11. Watch this right here.
All right, I'm there.
Read that.
Verse 11. Therefore, thus says Yahweh, an adversary. That's what you're talking about?
Yep.
Okay. An adversary, there shall be even round about the land.
Hold on. Because what happens when you go into these places where you unequally yoked? When you're not walking in agreement. This is what can happen. Go ahead.
Right. I'm gonna start by an adversary, there shall be even round about the land.
Right.
And he shall bring down thy strength from thee.
What he shall do?
He shall bring down thy strength from thee.
You see that? They can bring down your strength, your willpower, your fortitude. They can make you get out of the truth because you love and trust in them more than the Most High.
And you know what's crazy? They'll be happy that they did that.
Yeah.
What happened?
You back in. We're glad you back in.
Bro.
Right?
Let's go to the club. Let's turn up.
Let's go get turned or whatever. I
Let's
don't
get
even
a
know
big,
what the term is.
they
Let's
sell
go get
bacon
lit.
cheeseburgers at the club.
Right. They got bacon burgers. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. You back in with us now. You don't went back to that old vomit because you love them.
God.
You wanna listen to them more than the Most High. It's
God.
just that simple, right? Go ahead.
And thy palaces shall be spoiled.
You see that? And thy palaces, your rulership, your kingdom, your household can be spoiled, can rot, can be wasted away. Right? Now let's get this. Let's get Mark 12 and 30. Yeah, let's get Mark 12 and 30. Because you gotta understand, you at the end of the day, you can't put your family and friends before the Most High. It's just not gonna work like that. So let's get some more scripts on that. Mark chapter 12, let's say verse 30.
Verse 30.
Mark 12:30.
Yep.
Is that what I want?
And y'all shall love it.
Yeah. I got this new Bible, man. Them pages ain't wore out yet. All right. Yeah. That's what we want.
12, Mark 12 and 30.
Yep.
All right, Mark chapter 12, verse 30.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt love Yahweh thy power,
All right,
with all thy heart.
Go ahead.
And with all thy soul.
Go ahead.
And with all thy mind.
Go ahead.
And with all thy strength.
So with everything within you, you got to go and deal with the Most High before anything. Watch, read it. Go ahead.
This is the first commandment.
That's the first commandment.
Done.
You got to do that off the rip. I got to fear the Most High. I got to keep the commandments. I got to love him with all my heart, mind, strength, everything within me. The first commandment is that I got to do that for the Most High. My spiritual father, my creator, not my daddy, not my sperm donor. You can't love him and love the Most High. You can't love him more than the Most High. So
there you go.
You see what I'm saying? You can love him and honor and respect him. You should do that. But at the end of the day, if he's calling you into wickedness and having you out here doing things that you shouldn't be doing, that's not the Most High, he got to go. And hopefully the Most High wake him up so that he can get it. You know what I'm saying? All right? Now watch this. Let's get 2 Timothy chapter 2 and let's get chapter 2 and 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 12. That's what I want. 2 Timothy 3 and 12.
2 Timothy 3.
2 Timothy
3, verse 12.
Yeah.
All right. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 12. Yea, and all that will live godly in Yahawashi shall suffer persecution.
Now, what you say earlier?
That's right.
You got pick. That's what that's what picking up the cross is. Man,
right.
I'm telling you, they're gonna say you're a Muslim. You're gonna get picked on. Your family gonna say you in the cult. They're gonna say you'll never come around no more. Why you ain't celebrating Christmas? You're gonna get into all these things, man. Oh, now you don't want to come eat at the family cookout on Saturday, the family. No. Because the Most High told me that I can't do them things, man. I've been doing them things. Right? Read that again from the top, King.
God. Shalakia. Yea, and all that will live godly in Yahawashi, Hamashiach Yahawashi, shall suffer persecution.
Go ahead.
But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse.
So while you coming back to the Most High, guess what's going to be happening to them? Their situation going to get worse and worse. And you know why? Because you're marking them. When they see you with your fringes on, right? And they ain't got their fringes on, guess what? You marking them.
That's right.
Their clothes. Well, because the Most High told me I need to wear these on my clothes so I can keep all the commandments.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Hey, yeah, let me get a burger. Make sure no bacon ain't on that, bro. Why you ain't get no bacon on that? Because the Most High said, if I eat that, that's not clean to me. That's why we get high blood pressure. And then he go eat it. Guess what? He end up with high blood pressure because he's been marked. You know now. You see that? Go ahead.
Deceiving and being deceived.
Deceiving and end up being even more deceived.
Con.
Right? Go ahead.
Verse 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and have Salakia.
The Most High said, continue in the things that thou hast learned. Continue keeping them commandments. Continue covering your body up and dressing in modest apparel, women. Right? Husband, be good husbands to your wives. Keep the commandments. Be obedient. Do what the Most High telling you to do. Wake up your people. Right? Go ahead.
All right. Salakia. And has been assured of. So let me start that over. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and has been assured of.
Watch this.
Knowing of whom thou hast learned them.
You got your wisdom and understanding because the Most High gave it to you. You supposed to be assured of that thing. And if you know the Most High dealing with you, the only reason why you know how he's dealing with you is because you know who you are. You know you're an Israelite and your select tribe. That's the Most High dealing with you. So be proud of that thing, right? And let the chips fall where they may with everybody else, right? That's what the Most High, be assured of that. Stick with it, right? Yes, you're going to get persecuted. Yes, you're going to get picked on, right? But don't give up on this faith, man. Don't give up on the truth that the Most High revealed to you. You are free now. That's how you got to look at it. The truth is what set us free, right? And if the Most High say the truth is what sets us free, don't let go of the truth. Because then you go back into a mental state and a spiritual state of slavery.
Right. I want to say something else too. I don't know if you brought this out. Like even YHWH Yahawashi did the same thing, man. Like we was talking about earlier when he put the work, the work of the Most High in front of his family and everything, right?
Exactly. We're gonna get it. Oh yeah, we're gonna bring it out too.
Okay, I'm gonna let you up.
I definitely got that because if who we say we following is Yahawashi, you got to go through the same thing that Yahawashi went through.
Bring that out, huh? That's right. Now, where you want to go, brother? I'm sorry.
Right. So, no, you right on point. I'm gonna jump into let's get this real quick. Let's get Romans 8 real quick. Because we definitely gonna go into where they was trying to run up on Christ when he was out there putting in that work. Right? Let's get Romans. Let's start with chapter 8 and let's get verse 17. So reward for this, man. It's big ups for this, right? Romans chapter 8 and verse. Start at 16. Start at 16.
Yeah, I was about to. Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
You see that? The Spirit bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. Right? Because he called us and we heard his voice.
Right.
And we're going to get that out. We heard what the brothers were saying. And it made sense. Right? And it made sense. What they saying is right. So now let me hear a little more. Let me listen a little bit more. Oh, I can't do that. Hey, I ain't doing that no more. That's what it say. Right? Go ahead.
And if children, then heirs.
Then we are heirs. Go ahead.
Heirs of the Most High.
Heirs of the Most High. Go ahead.
And joint heirs with Christ.
We are joint heirs with Yahawashi. Go ahead.
If so be that we suffer with him.
Read that again.
If so be that we suffer with him.
We got to suffer and go through these things the same way our brother, our joint heir did.
God.
Go ahead.
That we may all be also glorified together.
That me may be what?
Glorified together.
Glorified together. I want to be there. Yes. That's my big brother right there. My uncle and Peter and Paul, my cousins over there.
God,
Righteousness. Yeah, I want to be a part of that. We're going to all come up together.
bring that out.
I want to see my brothers in the kingdom.
God,
Right? I have a biological brother, right? But I also have my spiritual brother, like this brother right here that I'm doing this lesson.
God,
This is my brother. I don't be like,
God.
you know what I mean? I don't be like, that's the dude Hashaya. No, I be like, that's my brother. This is
Always.
my brother right here. Why?
That's right.
Because we got the same spirit. We understand that we are the children of the Most High. It's a
God,
responsibility that brother got to have towards me. It's a responsibility I got to have towards him.
God,
He needs something. Hey, bro, what you need? I need something. Hey, bro, what you got? That's how
God.
we got to get down. Right? You had a precept you want to bring out? Somebody hit me on the phone.
No, I can finish on that though. 18.
All right, go ahead.
For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed to us.
Read
in us.
that again.
God.
Read
Verse
that again.
18. Yes. Romans chapter 8, verse 13. Salakia. Verse 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Man, don't even worry about it. Yes, you're going to get persecuted. You're going to suffer, man. You're going to suffer. But at the end of the day, it can't even compare. You ain't even going to be able to wrap your mind and even think about the glory that's supposed to come to you. You ain't going to be worried about, oh, they talked about me, or they looked down on me, or they picked on my head wrap. They called me a Muslim. They mad at me because I don't want to eat pork and go hang out at the club with them no more. They said my life boring. Man, you hear all that, man. But I know what's to come. And what I know to come is just can't even compare to what he already has made up. So go through the little bit that you're going through. But you got to deal with your family in a certain way. You can't let them take you away from this. You cannot do it. Don't do it. Right? Build yourself up. Right? So now watch this. We was at Romans 8, right? You went to 18. Let's get Matthew 19. Let's see. Because remember I was saying earlier how the apostles, right? They like, man, look, we following you. What are we getting for this? Why we doing all this, right? Now watch this.
It's one of my favorites. So
right, start at verse 27. You already know 19 and 27.
Yeah, verse 27. I mean Matthew chapter 9, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee.
That's a heavy line right there, bro. We have forsaken all and followed him and followed Yahawashi. That's what you got to be able to do. You got to be able to say, look, I'm ready to give all this up.
Your job, your everything. Man.
Everything. And I'm going to tell you, when you show the Most High that you're willing to give just a little bit, step out on a little bit of seed of mustard. It's a little mustard seed. One of the brothers gave me a mustard seed. I still got that.
Me too.
It was so small, but he said, if you got this, I got you. You can move mountains. Right? That's what the Most High said. But if we don't have that faith, if we don't have that understanding of what he dealing with us and how he dealing with us and what you got to give up to show him, you ain't gonna get nothing. You ain't gonna get nothing but what they getting, the people that you trying to wake up. Right? He said, we have forsaken all and followed thee. Go ahead.
What shall we have therefore?
For all us that we doing, what we gonna get out of this? Right? Go ahead.
Verse 28. And Yahawashi said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me,
have followed me right?
God,
Those that's keeping the laws and commandments, right?
God,
Willing to forsake all, right? Even willing to give up, mom, I love you, but you know, I gotta keep these laws. Babe, you know, we gave it a good run, but I'm gonna keep these laws.
God.
I'm gonna do what the most I said, right? Go ahead.
In the regeneration,
Right?
when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory,
Go ahead.
ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
See that? Go ahead, watch this.
Verse 29. And everyone that has forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life.
You see that? Receive 100-fold and everlasting life. You see that? So yeah, you might have to give up a little bit here in the world, and it might hurt, but don't give up on that faith dealing with your family and friends. You don't do that, because like we just read earlier, in the end, that's what we're looking for, that finish line.
God.
That when you sprint full speed and you dash your head across at the end.
God.
Yeah, don't give up. Don't give up. You running a mile, right? Don't give up at the last and whew. And then everybody else run past you. Yeah. And they win and finish the race.
God, I gotta say this, man. Like, tell you the truth, man. Me giving up this truth and giving up the Most High will be way worse than me giving up anything in my life, brother.
Exactly.
Anything in my life.
Exactly.
My wife would tell you. My wife would tell you. You can lock me in a 1-bedroom apartment, a 1 bed, a 1 room, and give me the Bible. That's
good.
It. And I'm a happy person. That's my life right there.
And you know what? That's the spirit that we gotta have. Because think about how the Most High had to give revelations to Ezekiel and Isaiah, Jeremiah. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And John the Revelator. You see what I'm saying? He had to give, they was in that room by themselves with them scripts. Willing to give up every and anything to be closer to the Most High so he can deal with them and build them up. We already know them some powerful brothers right there. We should strive to be like that. And the Most High bring those winning around that he want to. Don't try to force it on them. If they don't want it, the Most High ain't gonna give it to them.
Right.
And watch this. They may even want it and still not get the true understanding.
That's right. I'll bring that up.
They may want it. All your job is to do is give them warning. This was going to happen. And this is what the Most High said. Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Bible. That's it. That's your job. That's your job. Right? Now watch this. Let's get Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 35. Right? Hebrews 10 and 35. Right? This is a good lesson, man, because you're gonna get rejected by your family because you want something so good for them, man. You want something so good for them, and you got like when we teach on the street. Look, you tell them, look, I got the medicine. Same thing go for your family because you see they sick. You see they lost in the sauce. They destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So you want to help them out. You want to help them. Yes, sisters. You want them to dress modestly, right? You want them to put their hair. You want them to be obedient to their own husband, right? Come around, do their shaloms, learn the trades, be a Titus 2 woman. You want that for them. I might not want that for them. Right? You got that out? Hebrews 10:35?
I'm there.
All right, watch this. Watch what the Most High tell you. Go ahead.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 35.
Go ahead.
Cast not away, therefore, your confidence.
Read that again.
Cast not away, therefore, your confidence.
Cast not away your confidence, right? Be confident that the Most High chose you. Be proud of that thing, right? Go ahead.
which has great recompense of reward.
What's going to happen? Read it again.
Which has great recompense of reward.
There's a reward for that.
Done.
Sticking to your guns. That's what they call it. Stick to your guns.
Done.
The decision is final. I'm following the Most High. What they tell you in church? As for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord. Well, when you come in this truth, you better make sure that that's what you're doing. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 36. For ye have need of patience.
Read that again.
For ye have need of patience.
You have need of patience. Remember, the Most High is long suffering. Right? Go ahead.
That after ye have done the will of the Most High.
That after you have done the will of the Most High, what's going to happen?
Ye might receive the promise.
Then you might receive the promise. But you got to have confidence and patience in doing what you're supposed to do. You're going to get people that's going to come in your family. You're going to use them to try to get you out of this, to tempt you, to afflict you, to see if you really want to do what he's telling you to do. Right? Watch this. Let's get Matthew's 10 and 40, because we was in Matthew's 10, right? So let's go back there real quick, because everybody is not going to get it, but you got to keep it moving and you have to stay strong, right? You got to keep it moving. You got to stay strong, right? Let's get that. Let's get Matthew 10 and verse 40.
I'm there, when you're ready.
Go ahead, King.
Matthew 10, verse 40. He that receiveth you receiveth me.
Go ahead, read that again.
Verse 40. He that receiveth you receiveth me.
Yeah. So if they're accepting you of what you're saying to them, they're accepting Yahawashi.
Right, because we read it from the words of the Most High.
We reading his words. We didn't write this.
No, it's not us.
Right. Go ahead. Watch this.
And he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me.
So not only when you accept what we saying out of the scriptures, because the Most High commanded us to come to you, you're receiving Yahawashi and the Most High.
God.
Right? It's an order. But how you ain't gonna know? How you gonna know unless your brother come teach you? Right? Somebody pull you in the way. Hey man, look, young man, I need you to listen to this. Wives, hey, listen to your husband. Hey, babe, I want to show you something in the Bible. You know, we've been going to church 30 years. Let me show you something that was shown to me. Okay, I can sit down and listen to that. Oh, okay, brother, I want y'all to show me what's up. Who am I? I don't know who I am. You see that? You're not just accepting what that brother's saying. You accepting the Most High. See that? That's what the Most High wants you to do. Be able to receive that, right? Now watch this. Let's get Luke chapter 9 and 5. Let's say they don't want to listen. Right? Luke 9 and 5. Let's say they want to go against what you're saying or what you're teaching or what you're trying to show them. Right? You're trying to build them up. I ain't trying to hear that, man. You better go on, man. Man, you better get out of my face. Right? Ready to fight you, like, look, bro, I'm your biological brother. You ready to fight me and kick me out your house? Because I'm trying to show you who you are. Because it can get like that, right? Because they don't want to change, right? Go ahead.
Luke chapter 9, verse 5. And whosoever will not receive you.
Well, you see that? He said, whosoever will not receive you. We just read back in Matthew 10 and 4. He said, whosoever will receive you, there's a blessing for that, right? But now watch this. Read it again from the top.
And whosoever will not receive you, when you go out to that city,
go ahead.
Shake off the very dust from your feet for a testimony against them.
Read that part again.
Shake off the very dust. I'm going to start all the way back up again. Verse 5. Again. And whosoever will not receive you, when ye go out of the city, shake off the very dust from your feet.
Shake off the dust. Get the dirt off your shoulder. Man, look, bro, I did my job. You don't want to hear it? I did my job. And guess what? The Most High is proud of me. Right? Now watch this. This is what happens though. When you shake off the dust and they don't want to get it,
for a testimony against them.
Now you got the testimony of the Most High against you. Now you got the destruction and the
judgment. We got to go to Ezekiel now.
Oh yeah, we got Ezekiel. Matter of fact.
No, what you got now?
Mark 3. Let's get Mark 3. Didn't get that Ezekiel 3. That's where you was going?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's get that Mark 3 first, real quick.
Bring it out, huh? Bring it out.
You get that Ezekiel 3. Let me see. What was that? Mark 3, 31.
And you know something, man. This is like this lesson, man, right here is a very important message, man, in this truth, man. I bring this to a lot of people that come in this truth. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, I have brothers, I teach brothers, man, brothers crying, brother. You know what I mean? Sisters crying, man. Because this truth, man, is serious, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to endure persecution, man.
Endure. Longevity, long haul.
Trust me.
That's why they call this. They say distance runners, marathon runners have endurance.
There you go.
They can go for a long time, no matter what's up. Cross country, be raining, mud, snow, sleet, ice, hot, in the woods, on the trail, on the ground. No matter what come across you, no matter what path you're taking, you still got to endure to finish the race. All right. Let's get this real quick. Remember we was talking about YHWH and how his family.
That's right.
Came to try to get him out of the word. He teaching the word. Right? So he was willing to put his family away, and this the Messiah. Right? This Mark chapter 3 and verse 31. There came then his brethren and his mother, and standing without, sent unto him, calling him, Jesus, Yahawashi, where you at? Right? And the multitude said about him, and they said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren without seek for thee. Hey, look, your mom outside, bro. Your brother's out there. They out there looking for you yet. Yeah. You know how it is, right?
You know how Jake, your mom out there, bro.
Hold on, wait. Yo, son, your mom's outside, yo.
Yeah, God.
She said you better get to the crib now.
The word, man.
Right? Mm-hmm. And he answered them, saying, watch this. Who is my mother?
Bring that out.
Who you talking about? Who? What? And he looked around about them, which said about him, and said, Behold, my brethren, and my mother and my brethren. Y'all, the people that I'm teaching this to, right? Watch this. For whosoever shall do the will of the Most High, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother. You ain't keeping the laws of the Most High. You ain't trying to keep me going on the righteous path. Right? You telling me to go back into the work? You're not my brother. I love you from a biological standpoint. We grew up together. We, same hood, all that, mom and dad. That's fine. But if you ain't keeping these laws, you are not my brother. You are an enemy to the Most High. See that? These, like Brother Shy right here, these are my brethren.
That's what I say, bro.
See that? I talk to them more than I talk to my real family. I talk to y'all more than I talk to my real family.
Same.
But in the eyes of the Most High, y'all are my real family.
And that's the truth, huh?
That's just what it is, right?
Yeah.
And if the Messiah can do that, and if he can lay the foundation for that, who are we to go against that? For some pickle pig foot eating woman that we calling our little sister that don't want to change and want to be a twerk champ. Or our brother that want to keep rolling up, ride on big rims, sell dope and smoke all day. Right? But yeah, let's get that Ezekiel 3. I just wanted to bring out the example of Christ. He did it. So who are you that you can't do it? All right.
God.
Ezekiel 3 and what do you want? 17, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I want. Because like I was saying, all you got to do is give them warning. That's my job.
Yeah.
Whether you listen or not, I did my job. It ain't on me now, right? Go ahead,
right. And because we just went into shaking off the dust of your feet.
Shake off the dust.
Yeah, you shake off the dust of our feet, right?
Shake off the dust. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 3, chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
So that's our job, right? We're supposed to look out for you. But you think we just trying to get you in a cult. You think we just want you to stop eating pork just because. You think we telling you to stop being a whore just because. You think we telling you to stop selling dope to your people just because. Read that again from the top, what the Most High command us to do.
It's a commandment. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
And because he made us a watchman, right? Go ahead.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth.
Therefore, you need to listen to what I'm telling you and do this, right? Watch this.
And give them warning from me.
Why are we only telling our family about this? To do what?
Give them warning from me.
We're only here to tell our family friends to give them warning from the Most High. I can't destroy you. Only the Most High can. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die.
So a lot of times we tell people out there, hey, look, man, the Most High gonna judge you for that. The Most High gonna put you to death for that. Right? Go ahead.
And thou giveth him not warning.
And we don't give them warning. We don't tell them what's going on. We just let them live and let them have their fun in their life. Right? Go ahead.
Nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way.
And we don't tell him that to do what?
To save his life.
Why are we telling our family and friends to come into the truth?
God.
To save their lives. To give them warning. The Most High told us to be watchmen. Right? Go ahead.
The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
He gonna die in his iniquity if we don't warn him. Watch this.
But his blood will I require at thine hand.
You're not being neighborly. The Most High said you didn't warn him. Now he gonna die.
That's right.
Now I require his death on your hands.
God.
Right? Go ahead.
Yet, if thou warn the wicked.
Now, if you warn him, go ahead.
And he turned not from his wickedness.
And he keep being the trap king of the year. Right? Go ahead.
Nor from his wicked way.
Go ahead.
He shall die in his iniquity.
He gonna die in his iniquity. Watch this.
But thou hast delivered thy soul.
But I'm good now. I did my job. I gave you the warning. Right? You didn't listen. Now you die in your iniquity. The Most High said, don't even worry about it. You did what I told you to do. That's why I commend brothers that go out on the streets now. Not the brothers that just sit behind the keyboard, but the brothers that actually go to the front lines, put boots on the ground, spend their time, effort, their body, and a labor of love to warn their people. Not just their immediate family, but their family of the nation of Israel. I respect those brothers, right? In righteousness. Big ups to all the brothers that's going to go out and teach on the street today.
God.
Right? Because you're giving the people warning because the Most High told you to do that.
And I want to bring out a precept on this too, man.
Go ahead, King.
You what else you got up?
I'm gonna go. I'm in Ezekiel. I got Matthew, a little bit of Isaiah, Romans, and then John.
Okay,
but yeah, what precept you got, King?
Well, because you know what? Because this can go a few hours. Because I want to get into the Matthew 25 and the talents, just a kind of like the parable that the Most High gave us. Because I just brought this out too about you know, when we receive this truth, and how we supposed to give it out and not keep it to ourselves.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
bring it out.
So, all right. So I'm gonna run through this real quick. If you want to bring it out, if you want to read it,
Where you at?
Start at verse 14.
25:14.
All
right. Matthew chapter 25, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
The kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 15. And unto one he gave 5 talents.
So the Most High gave. I'm sorry. Now, this is a parable, right? So this is like going into like when we get this truth, okay? You understand? And we receive certain amount of wisdom. You understand? So we receive this one brother. He received 5 talents, right? Go ahead.
Right. Wait, hold on. Oh, so like verse 15. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2.
Okay, so he gave 2 to another. Because see, we got different gifts. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tie this all in. Go ahead.
Right. And to another one, to every man according to his several ability.
That's it, right?
Straightway took his journey.
Okay.
Verse 16. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents.
So the other brother brought back, and I'm gonna bring this out as how we do, right? You know what I'm saying? So when we get this wisdom, we give it to others, and we trying to gain fruit for the Most High, right? So now say I went out, I had 5 talents. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I gave those talents to I got 5 other brothers, and you know what I mean, that I gave my talents to, right, too. Well, the spirit, I gave them understanding, and I got 5 brothers now, or 5 sisters, or 5 brothers and sisters, right? Go ahead.
Right. And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained other 2.
All right, your brother Yazar went out, he got 2 brothers and brought them into this truth, right? All right, because we sharing our wisdom. We out on the streets. We on the on the internet. You got brothers out here on the streets teaching. You got brothers on the internet teaching. All this. You have it. We're going out and getting fruit, right? But go ahead.
But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth.
So the other brother, he received this. He received the truth, and he keep it to himself. This brother like, I ain't going to teach nobody. I don't want nobody looking at me, you know what I mean, thinking I'm crazy, blah, 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 blah. What you about to say,
He's selfish.
He's selfish. He not bearing no fruit. He just keeping it to himself. Like, hey, man, I learned something, whatever. I'm just going to do this work by myself. Because first of all, he not loving his brother, right? We just read that in Ezekiel, that if you don't warn the wicked to turn from his evil ways, his blood shall be upon you and himself and you.
Yep, we just read that.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so let me finish that out. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money.
Okay, he hid it, right? Go ahead.
19. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoned with him.
Now the Most High. Now this is. Now I'm giving an example. Like the Most High come back now, right? Go ahead.
Verse 20. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. So
guess what? The Most High came to the other brother, me and his example, right? And I said, yo, Yahweh, I received, I brought 5 brothers into this truth, 5 other brothers into this truth.
Right.
You understand?
Right. It says, his Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant.
One more time. What do you say?
Well done, thou good and faithful servant.
So that the master said, well done, thou good and faithful servant.
I need to hear that.
I need to hear that.
I need to hear that.
This is why we do this work.
I need to hear that.
Bring out the other one. I'll keep going.
Right? He said, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things.
Right.
I will make thee ruler over many things.
I will make thee ruler over many things.
And watch this. Remember he said, if you forsake wife and husbands and land and
that's the spirit. That's exactly what I was about to say.
I will make thee, you will sit on the 12 thrones.
The 12 tribes.
Judging the 12 tribes and eternal life, right? Then he says, I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Most High.
Right.
You need to hear that.
Enter in. This is why I had to bring this out, bro. Because this is important. And we're gonna go to one more after this, just the law in Leviticus. But go ahead. We can do this all day.
I can go all the way down with this one.
That's why I want to keep going. Yep.
All right. He also that have received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. Okay.
So Yazah, he went out, he got 2 brothers and brought them in. 2 more. So now it's 4 of them plus my 10 all together, all of us. You understand what I'm saying? So we putting in that work. We out here putting in that work. Not because he got less than me. No, we both we doubled up on what we learned. We gave it out.
God.
And we brought in more strong brothers to bring it out, to gain more.
God.
Yeah.
Now watch this. He said, I've gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant.
What did he say?
Well done, thou good and faithful servant.
All right, there we go. All right.
Thou hast been faithful over a few things.
Wow.
I will make thee ruler over many things.
What?
Enter thou into the joy of the Most High.
Bring that out, huh? Yes. Right.
Bring thee thou, enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
There you go.
Heavy. Hold on, let me say something real quick, because the guy who gave 5, he was given 5 talents.
God.
And multiply that to 10. This brother was only given 2. And he multiplied that to 4. So in actuality, he might have had 5, he might have had 2, but we both doubled up because we put in the same work.
Exactly.
We put in the same work.
We both put in that work.
We put in the work.
And he said good and faithful servant to both of them.
Right. We both in.
Let's watch this.
Then he which have received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and I went and I hid thy talent in the earth.
Hold on. He said, I was what?
I was afraid and went and hid thy talent.
Didn't the Bible say that the fearful and unbelieving shall not inherit the kingdom?
That's gone.
All right, bring that out.
Right. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him.
Bring this out. You gotta laugh when you think of it. This happened, bro.
His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant.
So the master called him a wicked and slothful, meaning you're lazy. Bro, come on,
I've
bro.
given you something that you could have doubled.
And
you wanted to be a lazy ass.
You didn't want to do this work.
You didn't want to put in the work.
You keeping it to yourself.
Right? He says, and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not.
Right.
And gather where I have not strawed. Verse 27. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury.
That's right.
Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which have 10 talents.
You see that? You see that?
See? That's heavy right there, because
that's very heavy.
God's giving you that power to wake up your people. He's giving you the information, the understanding, the knowledge. But you just want to sit behind the keyboard and act like you want to wake up your people. You dealing with your family and friends that way. Right? You don't want to get out here and put the boots on the ground like brothers is doing.
You're scared. You're fear. You know what I mean? You're hiding. You're hiding. You know what I'm saying? And most people like that keeping it to themselves. They're not even on the computer. They keeping it to themselves.
Right. And watch this right here. He said, "Take therefore the talent from him." Watch
now,
this.
So that's like the Most High taking your spirit from you,
and give it to him that have 10 talents.
Wow.
Bless the dude who already at the
Bless
top.
Bless them again. Bless them more.
Because he's doing what I told him to do.
He putting in that work.
Yeah, and he earned it.
Yes.
You got to earn that thing, man. You want to get this breakdown, this precept. This brother had to read that. He had to go through the scripture. That didn't just come to him. He had to earn that.
Right.
So look, even after this, guess what? We're going to the street.
That's right.
We're going to the street. Guess what? Wednesday, guess what? I'm back on here.
That's right.
Posting more videos from the street. And guess what I'm going to do next Saturday? Right back here. And then after that, I'm going back to the street. That's what he gave me. So I'm going to use that to grow what he gave me. I don't want to be that dude that be like, nah, you don't want that. Let me snatch that up. Let me give it to this Ark over here because you playing and running around. No, we don't want that, right? Now let's finish this. What we jump down to verse 28?
Yep.
Hang on. All right, so now let's get perfect timing. Matthew 22:14. Matthew 22, verse 14. Yeah, go a couple pages back. Matthew 22.
I got you up.
Bring that out.
Matthew chapter 22, verse 14.
Come on.
For many are called,
right,
but few are chosen.
Simple. Many are called to do this work. Many are called to go teach the people. Many are called to hold the live stream. Many are called, right, to lead a camp or a congregation or be a brother or be a reader. Your talent might not be able that you can teach like another brother can or get the precepts or the breakdown. But whatever talent the Most High gave you, you use that, and that's how you deal with your people. Use what he got. Use what he gave you. Right? Watch this. Let's get Isaiah 48:12. Isaiah 48:12.
I'm ready, y'all.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 48, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
Hearken unto me, O Jacob, and
Hearken
Israel.
unto the Most High, O Jacob. Go ahead.
My call.
And who?
My call.
Israel is called, right? Go ahead.
Son, I am he. I am the first. I also am the last.
You got to go through the Most High. You got to deal with him. He said, and Israel, my call. We just read, many are called, but few are chosen. Right? Let's get John 10:27. John 10:27.
I'm there.
Go ahead.
John chapter 10, verse 27.
Come on.
My sheep hear my voice.
What the Most High say?
My sheep hear my voice.
Go ahead.
And I know them.
Uh-huh.
And they follow me.
We followed the Most High. As soon as we heard this, we followed him. He ain't have to do no whole bunch of, hey, man, come back over here, man. Get your, man, what you doing? He ain't have to do that for us. It say what it say. I've been saying I believed in this my whole life. Then when I finally heard it and read it, and it's truth, how you going to put it down now? How you going to reject it?
It's impossible,
How you gonna go against it now, right? Let's get some more. We got a
Hold
couple.
on. I want to bring out verse 28.
Go ahead.
Okay, verse 28, and said, "And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish." Watch this. Neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand.
That's beautiful. Once the Most High got you, you gonna do what He tell you. It ain't nothing. You ain't gonna get out of His hand and do what you want. Well, I don't really want to be here right now. What you mean? You got to do what the Most High telling you to do. Right?
I'm gonna go down
to one of the sheep.
I'm gonna go to 29 too.
Go ahead.
My Father, which gave them me, is greater than all.
Right.
And no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand.
You see that?
Period.
I love it. You can't get around that. So that goes back to what we've been saying this whole time. You deal with your family, you give them warning. If they the sheep of the Most High, they gonna hear it. They might not. They might be a sheep that's wandered off a little bit further. Hey man, hey, come here, hey. You gotta call them in. But that's up to the Most High. And once He get them, you can't get them out of His hand.
Also, Romans 9 and 6 or something like that. It says, "Many are called." I'm Salaki. It says, "Oh dang, so I was going somewhere else."
I know where you at. Yeah. Romans 8.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
Romans 8.
But you want to bring it out now?
Yeah, Romans 8:38. I
Yep.
think that's what you want.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah. Romans 8:38.
I'm there.
Go ahead.
Oh, Salakia. 8 and 30, Romans 8 and 38.
Mm-hmm.
For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able.
Watch this. Read this part. Read this part right here.
I'm at to go start at 39 again.
Read 39.
You're in the spirit. Verse 39. Nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Hamashiach Yahawashi, our Lord.
You see that? Period. You cannot get around that. So you gotta stay faithful to the end. You cannot let family and friends take you out of the Most High's hand. You can't let them seduce you. Come back to what we used to do. I remember when you was like this. Nah, you dealing with the Most High is a requirement of you now. You gotta stay with it. You gotta keep that until the end. We almost home. Don't give up now, right? Now watch this. I got one more scripture. Let's get John 6:44. John 6:44. And we can close it out after this unless you got something else.
I'm there.
Bring that out, King.
John chapter 6, verse 44. No man can come to me.
What the Most High say?
No man can come to me.
No man can go to the Most High. Watch this.
Except the Father which have sent me draw him.
You see that? So no matter how you try to, hey sis, come in. Sis, come, brother, come to camp, man. You need to come to the feast day, see what we doing, man. Learn this. No matter how much you try to do that, if the Most High don't want them, they can't come in.
Period.
But
I had to learn that up.
Right. But at the same time, do invite them to come in. You see that? Do encourage them to keep the commandments.
Right.
The Most High might want them to come in.
We don't know who's going to come in.
We don't know.
We
don't know. But your job is to do what we read back in Ezekiel. Give them warning. Wake them up. Use your talents to the best of your ability. If they don't accept it now, dust the dirt off, and keep it moving. And you
God.
don't lose your faith because they don't have any in the Most High. Right? Finish that out.
And I will raise him up
See
at the
that?
last day.
You see that? Read that again.
And I will raise him up at the last day.
Because even though you might not think they're going to get it now, they might get it at the last day.
Period.
They might get it at the last day. So we wanted to bring this lesson out because we know that that's a struggle, especially for a lot of new people that's in the truth. A lot of people that's just getting into this. It's hard to deal with your family. But you got to give the Most High all glory, all praises and honor, because at the end of the day, like we just read, at the last, he's the one that can lift you up. He's the one that can lift them up. He can keep you in a poor state. He can make you rich. But it ain't about what you want to happen, whether you want them to get it. It's up to the Most High, right? So, brother, you got anything else you want to bring out before we close it out?
Hold on. Revelations.
You say what?
Revelations 2.
God.
Let me see.
Revelations 2 and 2?
And 25.
2 and 2, 25.
Yes, sir.
All right. You want me to read it?
Please.
Oh, yeah. Book of Revelations, chapter 2 and verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
So this is why I'm bringing this out, because what we have right now, the understanding, I know brothers and sisters going through a lot in this truth. You understand? Well, being in this truth, if you read this book, you already know what's going to come upon us, like the persecution and our family don't want to deal with us and don't invite us to certain things because we don't want to be there anyway. Because a lot of stuff is going to be wickedness anyway, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people are going to separate themselves from us. That's part of this truth, right?
Right.
So we got one more time out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
Right.
Verse 26. And
Bring
he that
out.
overcometh.
And he that what?
He that overcometh. And keepeth my works unto the end.
Okay.
To him will I give power over the nations.
Hold on. Because see, the Christians say that. I asked the Christian this before. I said, so you want power over the nations, right? You okay, bring that out. I said it again up.
Verse 27. And he shall with Salaki, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Bring out verse 27.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
That's what we're looking forward to. Keep this faith and keep putting in this work. Don't be like the guy with the one talent and kept it to himself. Whatever you get, give it to your people, because that's the law in Leviticus 19. Or when it said that rebuke thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Right.
You understand? It
says, even as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken into shivers, even as I received of my Father. And that's the tribulation that we have to go through.
Exactly. So endure, Israel. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, follow the just like in the scriptures say, pick up your cross and follow YHWH. You know what I'm saying? And we going and hopefully we can get this kingdom, man. That's it.
That's it.
So he can give us rulership over these nations.
Get up out of here. Trying to get up out of here. Hey man, that's a powerful precept, man. That's a beautiful way to end it, man. We got a couple announcements. We got the UK OIC coming down from Virginia. Some powerful brothers in the spirit, man. I've been knowing them for a few years, and that brother, brother Shaul, and his congregation have always shown themselves favorable and good people, man. Just good people that put in the work, man. So we're gonna have a little unity camp. We're gonna post some videos, have a couple premieres coming out this week, and if you want to get in contact with us, it's Congregation of the Mighty at Gmail, Congregation of the Mighty 821 at Gmail Salakia. We also have Cash App if you want to help with alms, help us push the word. It's COM821 at Cash App. All right.
Right. $$ first, COM821 at Cash App. Right.
Right. Con. That way we help push the ministry, help get the word out, and we try to do our best to wake up. If you got a talent, come join us, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We go live every Wednesday and Sabbath at 12:30. So with that, we're gonna say all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. All right, with that, we say shalom.
Shalom.